It's the beginning of the second half of Season 2 of the F1 2018 career mode with Renault, and business is definitely picking up in the second half of the season. Welcome to the Belgium Grand Prix. This is episode 27, I think, for this career mode, and as you can see, it's going to be raining towards the end of this race. Belgium, Spa-Francorchamps, a legendary track, and we've got upgrades coming for Italy. We've got a drag, well, we've actually got a front downforce upgrade and then 2 durability upgrades for the MGU K and the MGU-H, so that should be good for the Italian Grand Prix next episode. But mixed weather, Spa-Francorchamps, we have the official lead of the World Championship, and business is starting to pick up. Let's not waste any more time, let's get into this. This is the Belgium Grand Prix.
Who doesn't love the Belgium Grand Prix? It's the race, of course, that gave maiden pole positions to the Jordan and Force India teams, with Rubens Barrichello and Giancarlo Fisichella respectively. Jordan, of course, would then go on to better that here in 1998 with their first ever victory. And you can guarantee that something special will always happen at Spa-Francorchamps. With that then, let's run through the grid order. Thomas lines up on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Ocon, Kimi Raikkonen and Sainz, Leclerc, Grosjean, Bottas and Max Verstappen, Ricciardo, Ericsson, Kevin Magnussen and Alonso, Hamilton.
So qualifying was like the real life race, with the Force Indias third and fourth, but we're on pole with Sebastian Vettel in second, and Lewis Hamilton is down in 15th. But the second half of the season of Season 2 gets underway. Now it's lights out and away we go on another terrible start. Sebastian Vettel's jumped us in towards turn 1, and so is Ocon. No, he hasn't, as we get second place, but Vettel has absolutely mugged us off in towards turn 1. Vettel leads from us, and then his teammate Kimi Raikkonen is in third place as we head in towards El Rouge for the first time, and it's not the best of starts for us in this race. We're going to have to do a lot of catching up to see if we can try and get back to Sebastian Vettel, but that was a terrible start, and I seriously need to work on my starts on this game, otherwise I'm going to be like Lewis Hamilton in 2016. What a terrible start that was. Lap 2, I'm starting to concentrate more than I usually do, but Vettel is just starting to get away. Where have Ferrari found this pace? And I think Kimi Raikkonen is actually closing in on me, so it's like, what the hell? Like, where have Ferrari, found this pace? I have no idea where. Oh no. I think I'm starting to get a sense of where I'm starting to catch up Vettel. Like, in the straights, they have a better engine, but in the corners, we are so significantly quicker with all those downforce upgrades. Lap 4, and we're starting to catch up to Sebastian Vettel, and I definitely know now where I'm gaining the time. I'm gaining the time in the corners. He's slightly quicker on the straights, but I think the only reason why he's quicker is because of just those upgrades that the Ferrari has. I think Red Bull has the best engine, but Ferrari is slowly close. But with DRS and ERS mix onto overtake, we're starting to slowly catch up to him, so this should be interesting. Right, let's see, lap 5 in towards El Rouge. Let's see if I can get an overtake on him. We are pulling away from Kimi and the rest of the pack. Let's see if we can overtake him. Here we come. Slipstream, we're going to go around the outside. He goes defensive. We had a chance there, but we just couldn't make it stick in towards they come. Alright, this could be the race decider. I'm going to box. I think I might box in this lap. I'm not really sure. This is lap 5. And if we can box this lap, yep, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to box this lap. Oh, nearly crashed then into the pit wall as Pierre Gasly retires from the race. But here we go. This is the undercut for us. We're going to try and undercut Vettel for at least a lap or two to see if we can overtake him in the race. And wow, I'm going on supers. I thought the strategy was going to be a one-stop. I thought I was going to go from supers to softs and then later on in the race intermediates, but we've got some overtaking to do first, so let's get these cars out the way. Lap 6, got Lewis Hamilton, who's been battling. He's in P11, he started P15. Let's see if we can dive down Lewis Hamilton. He makes the move down the inside. That is a very esque Daniel Ricciardo move, but it gets the job done. P11. Up our rouge again, and we've got Grosjean. Let's see our teammate. Carlos is in P6 at the moment, as Grosjean's fighting with Bottas, so this should be very interesting in towards Les Combes. And these guys are definitely going to hold us up. If we want any chance to overtake and do the undercut on Sebastian Vettel, we need to get past Bottas first. Around the outside, downhill. This should work, and it does. Oh, what an overtake that was. Alright, this is what counts now. Ricciardo is ahead of us. He's on the soft tyres, and there goes my teammate, Carlos Sainz. So let's see if the undercut works. Ricciardo, there's Vettel. There's Vettel in the pits. He's behind us, but he gets the shorter corner. And we've jumped him. We're in the lead. Daniel Ricciardo is currently holding us up right now. And I think the two Force Indias are in P1 and 2 as we go around the outside of Daniel Ricciardo. And that is a good move. Now the two Force Indias in towards the bus stop, and it looks like we do retain the lead of the Belgium Grand Prix. Lovely. See if we can pull away from Ricciardo and Vettel now. Alright, lap 12, bit of an update, and it's actually starting to rain. It was scheduled to rain on the forecast before this race. Lap 14, and the weather is really starting to pick up now, so I'm gonna stay out one more lap, I think, and if the weather gets worse, then I'm gonna come in and box. I don't want to get jumped by Vettel in the pits. And I go for my second stop. I had to do a lot of tyre saving. Whilst trying to maintain the gap to Sebastian Vettel. Notice how Raikkonen and Vettel were on the medium tyres. I was on the super softs. My engineer wanted to do a 2-stop. That would have cost me the race if I would have done a second pit stop before my intermediate pit stop. But it looks like I've made the right decision, and I'm going to come out in the lead. Yes, I am. I come back out into the lead with only 6 laps to go. Let's do this. Alright, so the challenge of Vettel's really starting to put the pressure on now as the weather here at Belgium gets worse, but with our car being so... Here comes Vettel. Vettel goes around the outside of the source. That doesn't work, but we need to be quicker, otherwise he will overtake us with just 3 laps to go. Right, last lap. This is what counts now. This is starting to get into heavy rain conditions. I've worked so hard for this win, getting jumped by Vettel, ultimately getting the undercut on him, overtaking Ricciardo and Hamilton and Bottas and the Force Indias. Right, this is what counts. Here comes Sebastian. How quick is that Ferrari? It's quick. Gonna go defensive. I don't think he's gonna go around the outside. He's gonna try to. No, but he doesn't have any room. No chance. And we retain the lead. Only just. Alright, in towards Blanchimont for the last time. Vettel is starting to just really get close. I don't know how close though as we lock up a little bit though. But I think it's going to be enough. Around the bus stop chicane, we only just win the Belgium Grand Prix. and Sebastian Vettel put up some major pressure, but we didn't crack and we won this race. Whew.
So another fantastic victory for Renault today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Renault team underneath our commentary box going crazy as their drivers walk out. It was a great win, and it means a great deal to this team.
So it's a Ferrari 2-3. Don't know where Ricciardo's pace went, but Vettel did challenge us throughout most of that race. He had some chances to overtake us, especially into the Lecombe chicane, but with our just defensive driving, it just seems that the AI just can't perform the moves around the outside. I mean, Ricciardo tried at Silverstone and he couldn't get the overtake done, and Vettel couldn't today. But now we've now extended our championship lead over Daniel Ricciardo, and Vettel is starting to get in the mix, and we've closed the gap to Red Bull in the Constructors. I don't know if we're going to overtake them if we win the next race. We could, but I don't think we're going to overtake them in Monza. I think it's going to take 1 or 2 more races until we get Red Bull. But Ferrari are starting to show their pace. Perez, where did he finish? He finished 11th. Wow, very interesting for Perez, but that was the Belgium Grand Prix. That was a very interesting race, from dry to wet, and those battles that I had. Thanks for watching, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.